Check it out, an unmodified 1995 Honda Del Sol, but no one cares because it's not a CRX.
'Cause it's a good car for the showroom, despite how all the target tops leak. Oh, it's a good car for the road too. It shows just what a Honda could be.
The Honda Del Sol was a colostomy bag replacement for the CRX. It has a ghetto surgery butt that looks like an MR2 style mid-mounted engine would go in there, but nope. It's nothing but a front engine, front wheel drive for family fun. But the Del Sol is better made than the CRX. The interior trim pieces don't feel chintzy like dollar store squirt guns. Better equipped too than the USDM CRX. Power windows. Power rear window. The Del Sol's target tops are dual function car roofs and lie detectors because every Del Sol target top forms imperfect seals. I'm serious, these things leaked on the showroom floor. Listen, anybody who tells you that their Del Sol target top doesn't leak is lying through his dirt mold dentures. See, Honda intended the Del Sol to be a direct competitor with the Miata, but the only thing it has going for it is more interior room because there's no driveline to get to the rear wheels.
They call me the recycler because I slam boxes.
Honda Del Sol, the let's just be friends of cars. The Honda Del Sol taught everybody how to drive Fast and the Furious style even before that movie came out. The red line on this car, 7,200 RPM. And this is the Honda that you slam shift.
Please wind it up.
Okay. Red line it. Ooh, skipped a little bit. Very nice. Thank you.
You shift like you hate it. Hard and rough like you forgot the safe word.
On the other hand, it has heavier steering than a Miata. Well, duh, it would have heavier steering, right? Because it has the engine over the front wheels, and the front wheels are the drive wheels, and it's not 50-50 weight distribution. The cruise control on-off button, you know, the button to turn the cruise control on and off, is way up on the dash, but if you want to control the cruise control, the accelerate and decelerate buttons are on the steering wheel. So why the separation? I don't get it. You do sit very low, so the arm out the window game, not that good. Your arm is inside the car. It drives fine, but do I want one? No. I want a CRX. Everybody wants the CRX. Why? Because the CRX camback silhouette makes bro visors spin and testicles drop, and classes get skipped, and wallets piss themselves drier than Of Human Bondage by Somerset Maugham. Del Sols, yes, are built to a higher standard than the cafeteria quality chair CRX, target top fitting notwithstanding, but there's another problem with the Del Sol. Its name. It's soft. Del Sol. It flows. It has a lot of vowels. CRX. Yeah, all consonants. Del Sol. The phonemes trail off, uncertain of themselves. CRX. The phonemes cut off, confident, pulling out just in time. Are you getting a Miata vibe here? Well, you should. Del Sol means from the sun, or of the sun in Spanish, referring to the removable target top. Although even without the removable roof, the name still makes sense when you consider this car seems to exist solely to indulge in Florida driving conditions. The Del Sol was originally badged as the Honda CRX Del Sol. Although the CRX name was eventually dropped because it's not a CRX. By 1995, Honda also dropped the original Civic name from the car as well, because this really wasn't a Civic anymore by then, if it ever was at all. That said, Civic parts are pretty much interchangeable with the Del Sol, which is why there's such a big modding community surrounding these things. You can just swap engines and suspensions like wives at a key party. The owner, Dave, I'm sorry, there are very tiny modifications to this Del Sol. The owner, Dave, is using European domestic market sun visors.
Okay. This is the original. So it's a hard plastic thing. Comes down like that. That's all you get.
Oh.
That's all you get. It's pathetic.
The whole thing doesn't come down. Nope. It's just a...
Yeah.
Weird.
And you hit your head on this getting out. So I bought European sun visors. All the Japanese are the same way. It's a regular sun visor.
Yeah, and it comes across. And it just bolts in there.
Yeah, and the warning is in German.
Nice.
It's also got Ram Mat interior, which is similar to the Dynamat in Silicon Sally. And he says he got the idea from me, which is either an indication of our reach or the normality of our influence. He also bought the Del Sol from the son of its original owner, who had passed away. It had been sitting in a garage for over 13 years, and so it required about $4,500 worth of work to make this thing roadworthy again, from a new ECU and fuel system to brand new tires, all the stuff that degrades when a car sits for that long. But when he was done, he had a Del Sol with 33,000 miles on the clock. And since then, he's put another 31,000 miles on it without a single problem, outside of the original airbag computer failing, which is common among these. Now, the removable hardtop is its most iconic feature, and while it might be in wider use today if the Del Sol had sold well, part of the Del Sol's charm is its Time Lord quality as the last of its kind, since its run ended in the United States in 1997. You release the locks on the inside, lift the top off, and then you store the entire thing on a rack inside the trunk. Also, when you roll down the rear window, it feels like a convertible because the airflow just goes right in, goes right out the back. So you can think of it like a convertible with a roll bar. And the Miata guys don't have a problem with that. Each trim line for the Del Sol came with a straight 4, but the differences between each trim line are thus. Some came with a 1.6 liter single jingle VTEC, I guess it's a VTEC, while others boasted the 1.5 liter single jingle with 16 valves. You could also buy the S and SI versions in automatic, although I don't know, why would you do that? Driving the Del Sol is like reuniting with your high school crush and discovering she hasn't changed a bit. Not a single pound is out of place. Not a single hair gone gray. And not the slightest hint of a leathery laugh line. Every year, Fat Uncle Carl insists that this is the year the Phils will take the pennant and the national debt gets paid off. And even that level of faith and devotion doesn't match the fidelity Dave has shown toward the Honda Del Sol. Not even Corvette guys are this loyal. So thank you, Dave. There's one Del Sol left out there that looks like it's new. This 95 Del Sol is an appeal to a simpler truth, that love and loyalty can be the same thing. Cars give certainty in a world that is increasingly uncertain.
Just hold on to your Del Sol. Just hold on to your Del Sol. You'll make a fortune once it's sold. Or maybe you just love Del Sols so.